What's up guys, Sherman here, welcome to day 63. So, I missed out on yesterday because I've been doing a bit of smoking detox recently. It's my fourth day today, and yesterday, quite honestly, was one of the hardest days. I wanted to kill everyone in sight, and I made the mistake of going to work. Wow, it was not very pleasant to say the least, so I just basically took a day off just to try and take a rest and get out a lot of toxins. So I actually feel pretty good at the moment. I'll be talking about it in my smoking video. My skin's improved a lot. My willpower's increasing as well. That's also partly due to Nofap as well. I am on day 64 after all. But mainly for smoking, it's because increases in willpower due to more iodine being available in the system. But that's for another video. I wanted to talk a bit today about what I would call the Lost Boys. So I started ranting recently. Part of the reason why I didn't make a video yesterday as well was because I was ranting too much. I was like, I could make another video, but day 61 was enough of a rant, so I'm not going to rant even more. But I just really wanted to talk about how there's this whole phenomena of like the Lost Boys, whereby you have a whole generation of men out there who don't have any role models, two, are looking for role models everywhere, and three, are just lost. They don't have any sort of purpose or meaning to their lives, and they're just sort of drifting from place to place, doing what society deems acceptable, but just not really fulfilling their own passion and their own purpose and everything else. Now, I want to really talk about this on like my MGTOW series and stuff like that, but I just wanted to talk about it, how it relates to Nofap, because what you find is a lot of those Lost Boys basically will conjugate towards Nofap for one reason or another, either A, because they're looking for increases in willpower, or B, they just want some sort of a benefit, or maybe they just want to feel like they're, part of a club, because, guys getting together and, sharing a journey together and doing, just challenging each other and trying to become better people is something that most men in this society really don't have. So they'll conjugate to Nofap and they'll get a lot of the benefits and do a lot of the stuff, but then they'll sort of keep drifting afterwards. Like, I made a video a while ago about what will you do when you're like day 90 or whatever. What will you do when you're free? I think it was called, what will you do when you have all the benefits? What will you do when you have all this energy? What will you do when you have all this different motivation and all this other stuff? If you don't have a clear purpose to your life or what you want to do or a plan afterwards, what you'll do is you'll tend to just keep drifting. And I discovered this myself when I did a lot of the other different challenges. I got my health in order, I got my exercise in order. But the thing is, because I was such a lost boy for such a long period of time, no purpose, no role models, I've given up on my life. I've just given up on thinking that I could achieve anything. Once I started to feel really good about myself, I immediately pulled myself back, because it's like, oh crap, what now? Like, where do I go now? What do I do with all this energy? I haven't dealt with all my self-sabotage. I haven't dealt with the fact that I don't think that I can achieve anything. So I got all these different superpowers, and I just went right back to where I was before, because it was like, well, this is uncomfortable. I can no longer stay in my own bubble because the bubble's too small anymore. I've got to get out there into the world. And I haven't built a plan. I haven't built any confidence, and I haven't thought about it because I've basically either one, given up on it, or two, thought to myself, I'll just drift and I'll never find something that's really good enough. So now that I have the tools to be able to achieve what I need, it's like, now what? I just went back to drifting. So there really is this big phenomena of men who they're just drifting. They're like, they don't have any purpose, or they've just had it ingrained in their mind that they'll never achieve anything, or that the best they can achieve is some crappy CEO job, and there's no passion, there's no spark anymore, So, that's really my question is, anyone doing this challenge, or anyone, especially if you're a man, doing some sort of a health challenge, what are you going to do with all this power? What are you going to do with all this new energy? What are you going to do when you're more yourself than you were before? What are you going to do when you stop procrastinating, when you stop beating yourself up, when you have more confidence, more energy? And it better not just be, well, maybe I'll just get a job as some whatever. I mean, if you want to do that, that's fine, but you really got to think, like, getting your life in order really does open up all sorts of doors and possibilities, whereby you see that there is so much that I can do, so much potential, I have so much that if you're not prepared for it, it will scare the crap out of you, and you're going right back running to the same place that you were before. So that's my message for you today. It is day 63, feeling pretty good. Anxiety is still at a historical low. My my mood is sort of still fluctuating because I'm only on day 4 of not smoking, and yeah, I'll get back to you all tomorrow. I will be posting a bit less frequently this weekend, I think, for the next week, so that I can just get over the first week of smoking withdrawal. But I will be starting up a MGTOW series for anyone else that's interested in it, talking about more about these issues, as well as I have hundreds of other videos that I need to finish as well. But let me just tackle one thing at a time. So yeah, peace out. Take care.